Qashqai because they sell so many of them. In fact, I'm always tripping over the blooming things. Anyway, you can see why people really, really like this car. I mean, it's just so easy to get into because you've got that raised driving position, and that's really handy if you're a little bit inflexible. Yes, I am talking about the elderly. Now here on the inside, this Qashqai, it feels like a quality product. The materials are all very nice and it feels solid, and the way it's screwed together. I think Nissan could have been a little bit more adventurous with the design though, but on the whole, it's okay. In terms of cubby spaces, they're reasonable too. One thing I do like though is under this central armrest, there's actually these little guides there where you can thread the cable for your mobile phone through, so that when you're charging it and you put this down, it doesn't snag the cable. That's really nice. Overall, equipment levels are pretty good. You don't get quite as much for your cash as you do with a Kia Sportage. For instance, the entry-level Qashqai doesn't get DAB digital radio. I mean, come on Nissan, it's like 2016. If you do upgrade to the full-on Navi system, it's all right, but I do find it a little bit sluggish to use. And if you click up there, you can watch our full review of it and also have another good look around this cabin. Good news is though, all cars are available with autonomous emergency braking, and that's great if you're carrying a precious cargo. And I am, of course, talking about your children, and they will be more than fine back here. You've also got some handy Isofix easy access fittings there, and if you want to see how easy it is to fit a child seat in the back of here, and also for the rest of the practicality on the car, click up there for our separate video. But I'll summarise now and say that, yeah, it's roomy enough for adults, but it doesn't feel as spacious in the back as a Hyundai Tucson. And it's the same story with the boot. So it's bigger than you get on a normal small family hatchback, such as a Volkswagen Golf. But the capacity is down compared to its main crossover rivals. There are a few things I like, such as how you can just pop the parcel shelf underneath the false floor, so it's out of the way if you need to load larger items, and it's quite easy to fold down the rear seats just from the boot here. There we go, and you get a nice flat load bay with no load lift to lift stuff over.
There are some other interesting things about the Qashqai. Cue the CarWow Fast 5 Facts.
The rear view camera has its own wash and blow dry facility, so a droplet of water comes out of there, then a jet of air blows it away. The front seats have been designed with the help of NASA to protect your spine and aid blood flow. The around view monitor gives you a bird's eye view of the car, while the safety shield lets you know if there's someone in the car's danger zone. You can use the false floor as a boot divider to stop things rolling around, plus it's reversible and the one surface is wiped clean. The Qashqai is built every 62 seconds, so since the start of this video, 3 have been made.
There are also some other interesting features about the car designed to enhance the way it drives.
Now, I don't want to bore you with techie stuff, but I need to explain something. So, some car suspension isn't very good at multitasking. It can either deal with long, slow bumps or lots of little fast bumps, but the dampers in this car can actually cope with both pretty well. Also, it uses a system where it brakes the front wheels, then the back wheels as you go over a bump to help level the car out. Now, occasionally you can feel the system kind of throw wobbly when it gets a bit confused and goes, ah! Like it doesn't know what to do. And it's as though the car's kind of pushing and then pulling you. But on the whole, it does a fabulous job. Also, when you go round a corner, the brakes nibble at the inside wheel to help get the car turn in. And that really does help with the road holding. Actually, that was a little bit long-winded. I could have summarised all that with the Qashqai. It handles pretty well and is very comfy. Sorry. The Qashqai is actually a very good long-distance cruiser. So there is a little bit of wind whistle at speed from around the door mirror, but on the whole it's not too bad. And that A-pillar actually creates a bit of a blind spot, but other than that, because it's sat up high, overall visibility is good. In fact, you can see just what it's like for yourself by clicking here to watch our 360-degree video. You can get the Qashqai with 2 turbo petrol or 2 turbo diesel engines, and in both cases, whether you want petrol or diesel, go for the smaller units. They are the best. In town, 1.2 petrol does a fine job. But for most people, most of the time, the 1.5 litre diesel in this car will be the best bet, because it's just about quick enough, and it does a claimed 70 miles per gallon, though if I look at the trip computer, I'm getting 49 miles per gallon, which, well, it's all right. The only problem is that you can't get this engine with all-wheel drive. You have to step up to the bigger diesel. Also, you can't get it with an automatic gearbox either. Right then, overall, the Nissan Qashqai. Okay, so there are rivals with more interior space, and I do find its infotainment system a little bit sluggish, but you know, it's a very comfy car to travel in, and it's got some great safety kit. Now, if you want more information on the Nissan Qashqai and to find out the best deal you can get on that car, click up there to go to carwow.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Click over there for our group test video between the Nissan Qashqai, Hyundai Tucson and Kia Sportage. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Now, did you know that Nissan actually built the rockets for Japan's first satellite launch back in 1970?